Hi, welcome to Been There Done That. This channel is all about employment tribunals, everything you need to know, and how to represent yourself. This video is all about injury to feelings and how you claim that in the case of a discrimination claim. So, most cases you are not able to claim injury to feelings as part of your remedy. However, if your case has involved discrimination, then you can include injury to feelings as part of the remedy that you require having won your case. Now, if you're dealing with injury to feelings, there's actually a specific banding that is used by the courts to determine how much to award you. This banding is called Vento. It's called Vento because it's based on case law. The case in question was Vento versus Chief Constable of West Yorkshire. And this case became a precedent-setting case because it was the first time that these bands were used, and they've since been adopted and are used in case after case after case. So, let's look at those bands in detail. There are three bands. There is the low band, the mid band, and the high band. And they are as follows. The low band is for discrimination that has been a one-off, or it's not very serious. The mid-band is for more serious, but it wouldn't be appropriate to award a really high amount. And then there is the high band, and this is for the most serious cases. This is where there's been an ongoing, lengthy campaign of discrimination, where it's had a profound effect on the victim. So if you believe that your case warrants that high band, you need to detail in your remedy and your witness statement what it is about your case and what it is about the injury to your feelings that classes it as having had a profound effect on you. In my case, there were two key factors to that. The first one was that it was a serious and lengthy campaign, and I was able to demonstrate that. It went on for months, and it did have a profound effect on me. I was actually later diagnosed with PTSD. Combined made this a high tier case. There is no link in injury to feelings to the size of the company or how much they can afford. So if you're going against a small company, the court won't take that into consideration and award you a lower value. The factors that they will consider when looking at injury to feelings are things like how vulnerable you were during these events, whether you suffered things like stress, anxiety, damage to any personal relationships inside or outside that working relationship. The degree of hurt is something that they will look at. The position of the person who discriminated against you is a factor. So who was senior to you or somebody who was very senior, that will all come into play when they're thinking through how to award your injury to feelings. How the company handled it when you brought it up. There will be evidence of you trying to resolve this while you were still there. And they will look at how the company handled that. Did they respond fairly? Did they take you seriously? Or did they brush you off? Those things will all come into it too. And lastly, the seriousness of the treatment itself. So those are the factors that they look at. And then there are the bands. The bands themselves change every year. So I can only tell you what they are this year. And this year is 2022. So at the moment, the lower band is between £900 and £9,900. The mid-band is £9,900 up to £29,600, and the high band is £29,600 up to £49,300. However, there is actually no cap. So whilst it looks like you've got the low is 900 and the high is 49,300, if a court felt that one particular case was absolutely egregious and blew all of these bands out of the water, there would be nothing stopping them from offering a higher amount than that. There is legally no cap, but these are the rough bands that all the courts use. It's based on precedent. It's been used for a very long time. Another thing that you might want to do when you are deciding how much you are claiming for in terms of injury to feeling is look at other cases, because case law and precedent has a huge effect on the decisions that judges make. I have a whole other video on case law and precedent, which I recommend you go and watch. But what would be useful to you is to look at other cases, especially other discrimination cases that might be in the same court or around the same time or have similar things that happened to your case, and look at what they were awarded and why. The details should all be in the publications. Every tribunal decision ever made is publicly available there. So look them up. Read other people's cases. Use them as examples for why you believe you are in the category you believe you're in. If you believe that you are in the mid category, find other cases that are in the mid category and refer to them and say, in this case and this case and this case, they were awarded mid category and exactly the same thing happened to them as has happened to me. I really hope this video has helped. Please do like, subscribe, come back, comment, all those lovely things, and I will see you on the next one.